I made it in I'm messing up with the capital name. TEGUCIGALPA, I believe that's what it's called. Travel around the world. Walk with lions and bungee jump off cliffs. Visit 100 countries and 8 wonders of the world. Experience culture and travel on a budget. Well, tune on into Mr. 100 Countries Visited. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I got a whole drink in my hand. I can only be out of town. So I saw myself leaving Chicago, and then I had a layover in Fort Lauderdale, and then my next stop was heading to Honduras for the first time. I flew into TEGUCIGALPA, I believe that's how you say it, and I made it do what it do. So my mission for this trip was to get to TEGUCIGALPA first before getting to Roatan, which you will see in part 2 of this video. To meet up with a friend for her birthday because I had got invited. So I was so excited to get to Central America because it's truly a underrated part of the world. And I had always wanted to go to Honduras, so I did. Here we go. So when checking into my Airbnb, my mission was to go and get my hair cut because I didn't get a chance to get my hair cut when leaving the States. So I had to find a barbershop. I made it in I'm messing up with the capital name. TEGUCIGALPA, I believe that's what it's called. It's busy. It's very mountainous here. Like, oh my gosh, look at y'all. They got a Popeyes here. Ain't that crazy? So yeah, it's very mountainous here. I arrived at this airport in this township called Milwaukee. It's about like an hour and a half north of here, but it was just a beautiful scenic drive. So now I'm at my hotel. It's a lot of American restaurants. I know I'm off and on, but there are Burger King, Pizza Hut, all of that. But yeah, I'm about to check into my hotel and see y'all in a minute. So I ended up finding a barbershop, which was called Victor's Barbershop. It's about a 10-minute walk from my Airbnb. So the cool thing about this spot was you can drink up in there, and then he also provided facial services and so forth. And it cost about $30, so you can't beat that. So my next mission after the barbershop was simply to find a spot where I could have a few more drinks and take in, the ambiance of TEGUCIGALPA. So that's what I did. As you can see here, this was like the view from the barbershop area. So a lot of spots that I noticed in TEGUCIGALPA are kind of like compiled businesses on top of businesses, for lack of poor words. So it's like multiple businesses in one. So that was kind of like the deal in a lot of spots that I saw. I walked on the main boulevard, and then I ended up finding a bar. However, I was kind of warned by a couple of people, like, shouldn't be walking around TEGUCIGALPA, 1, alone, and then 2, at night at that, as apparently it's one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Now, to the eye, I didn't notice it, but I'm like, okay.
So this is the Honduras Popeyes red beans and rice. I couldn't resist. Normally I don't like eating Popeyes, but it's one of them nights. Plus, a brother ain't had Popeyes in a minute, and I wanted to do like a little taste test. So, it looks a little different to the eye. I'm getting it all over the bed, so I'll look up close. So let's see how this tastes. This is Popeyes' red beans and rice in the Honduras. There is definitely a major difference. Tastes healthier, which is a good thing. Tastes more realer, less processed. I would eat it. It's not bad. It's just clear difference from what we eat back at home. So, yeah.
So yeah, that red beans and rice, it was kind of watery, and you could tell like our ingredients are way more richer than theirs. However, after the night got slept away, it was time for me to depart my Airbnb, and I wanted a small space because, again, I'm just there for a night. So next day it was time to go to a different destination, and I left TEGUCIGALPA to head to another island that's in the Honduran region. So as you can see, I'm leaving here. They got military and whatnot, just scoping the scene or whatnot. So I left the airport, and
let me tell y'all,
I
this
headed
airport is
to another island.
TEGUCIGALPA. I'm sorry, I keep on messing up the name. But yeah, elevator don't work. Security don't work. Security check scan and body machine thing don't work. Man, it's different. I don't feel secure in here, but hopefully I get to Roatan in 1. Plus they had some weird process with my bag, so no. Just gonna keep on going. Day 1 of the Honduras and TEGUCIGALPA. Keep on messing it up. It's kind of a complicated spelling too. But yeah, TEGUCIGALPA. Last night, what did I do? I got in here. I was immediately energized and just ready to get out, see all of TEGUCIGALPA. However, I had to realize and think. I've been told that the Honduras is very dangerous. It has one of the highest murder rates in the world. You're talking about from Japan to here to Japan again. So I'm like, I gotta be wise about it. So when I got in, I wanted to go and get my hair cut because I didn't get my hair cut or whatever. So I found this guy at this barbershop. He did my thing. I think that was the longest time I ever spent at a barbershop. And man, like, he did his thing. He faded me up, cleaned me up, gave me a nice little facial, got my skin, looking all island ready. And yeah, and man, his pricing, like, one, he was in a nice part of town, but then his pricing, he was just trying to get like 40 off of that. So I'm like, nah, like, you do all of that, especially back home, man, barbers will probably have me paying like about $200 for that, and when they did half the quality. Like, this is a very quality guy, so I gave him $40 extra as a tip, and dude was just happy. But anywho, once I left there, I wanted to try Popeyes. And Popeyes, the fries taste the same, so Popeyes got that going for themselves. However, man, the red beans and rice, it tasted I don't know. Like we got, my goofy self. I'm trying to come up with an analogy. So how can I put this? We got premium red beans and rice back home. Then we got unleaded gasoline. It's so damn goofy. So it's kind of unleaded. And, you know, I was missing a couple of tools and, you know, ingredients in it. So, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It just tastes a little different. What caught me to the eye initially was like ours is a little bit more zestier and saucier. Theirs is just kind of like chili beans and rice. There we go. Perfect analogy. It was kind of like spicy chili beans and rice. But it wasn't bad though. That put me right to sleep. And yeah, I went to, oh damn, I forgot about that. So before I went to Popeyes, it was right just, just west of Popeyes was this bar called The Pub. The Pub was decent. They had a great shrimp salad. And yeah, like stuff is just super duper cheap here. Oh my gosh. Like our money, USD money, US dollars, goes like a long way. I think within the last 24 hours, with everything I've spent, I don't know, like about $150. Yeah, that's cheap. Super duper cheap. So, I am at the airport. This airport has raised some concerns with me because when checking in, last night I spent like about an hour at the bar, at the pub, trying to check in. And there was no options on the website. So just high and low and in between. And I'm like, where's my ticket at? You know, how can I get my ticket? And long story short, just a waste of time. Went back to the room trying to figure it out. Still nothing. Like, did I miss something? I didn't. So I get here and just getting up off the road, like it's just kind of like a little building, like what you know is a little different because it's you know you can't really distinguish it, but normally you always can identify and distinguish the airport. When the Uber driver was making a right, it was just kind of like, oh, we about to make another right turn down some one-way street. Like, notice the airport, it's not really secure. The security process, I really did not like it at all. It's just kind of like you can get anything up there, really, to be honest with you. That's never good. There was some little weird process with the baggage. Again, as I stated earlier, like it's kind of dead in here, like meaning like it isn't like a lot of activity or people. But that being said, when checking my bags in here and whatnot, I was advised that the security, the security check-in, like kind of like TSA, was not working. So they have like this manual process because I noticed that they put my bags like at the back of the conveyor, and I was just like, you gonna put it down the conveyor? He was like, no, it has to go through some type of other screening. I'm like, okay. So he took it through the other screening. He promised that my bag would meet me in Roatan. So we're gonna hope for the best with that. Mind you, I am recording live, but I have faith. But yeah. So this is day one. No story short, I'm rambling at this point. Sorry, y'all. This is day one, and I'm feeling good. Looking kind of cute on here, you know. And let's get it. I want to check out my shoes. They kind of ashy right now, but now I'm on my way, headed to Roatan. Peace. See y'all over there.
All right. That was it. That was all. So stay tuned and keep on watching and following me and subscribing regarding my next destination. As you can see, I was headed to another one. So peace out. Mad love.